Hey there gang, what's cracking? This is AC, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of new things that I've just come out with. One of those things being, I've recently got some new carbon fiber material that we're going to go ahead and discuss. There's actually three different colors that are out now. The Killer Coyote, I believe this one is called, I think it's called Battle Olive Drab, which it looks more of a grayish color. And then there's another color out which is a little darker than this Coyote, which I don't unfortunately have. But also we're going to be looking at a new holster design that I have that you can go ahead and you can use as an inside the waistband as well as an outside of the waistband. So depending what your preference is or where you might be heading to, or you might be out and you might have to kind of look at changing your holster options, this holster is going to go ahead and give you those features to capitalize on that. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the CX2, and like I said, this is a carbon fiber color that they call Killer Coyote. I would have probably come up with a little bit less dorky name than that, but what are you going to do? The actual color itself is really, really cool looking. Now, you can see it's kind of got that shiny sheen to it, but I can tell you, I've gone ahead and I've worn this outside with a pair of my True Spec Coyote color pants, and it looks really, really nice. I mean, it looks exceptionally nice. And just for a color contrast, you can see I have a multicam combat shirt here, and you can see how nicely the color matches up with it. So if you have some multicam or any kind of tan, desert, or a coyote, this holster is going to go just awesome with it. Okay? Now, as you can see, it's still the same CX2. You're still going to get the same function. You're still going to get the same features. I mean, it's just an awesome, awesome holster. Really, really good deal. You're going to get, you know, all of the concealment and everything else with this holster here. I think the color itself for the carbon fiber is a really, really cool color. And I think it's going to be a huge, huge hit. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and look at the other color that they have. Okay. Now, this one right here is another very cool color. Okay, and this one they have marked down as, I think it's called Battle OD or something to that effect. I'm not really sure on the actual names. But the color itself isn't really an OD green. It's more of a grayish color. Okay? The color looks just awesome, man. It's another really, really cool color, and I think this is going to be another great hit. And as you can see here, this one is sporting the XD. Okay? And of course, the same thing with the CX2s. Okay, the way you're going to get that really nice fit. I mean, the actual holster, it just looks kick ass. Yeah, I said it. Just a really, really nice looking color. I mean, these things look excellent when you're actually wearing them. They look really, really awesome. Now, there is another color. I forget the name of it. It's a little bit darker than this one here. I don't have a sample to show you, unfortunately. I could only grab these two, but I do have some sheets ready to go. So if you guys are looking for something like this, I can go ahead and I can get them out to you ASAP. Alright, and one other thing I want to show you before I go ahead and get to the new design is I had a customer ask for the CX2 as an inside the waistband. So I aim to please. Alright, I did it in the Patrol Black carbon fiber, kind of like this here. Of course, different color. And as you can see, I went ahead and just put the clips on it, forgot about the belt loops there, and you get just a, I'm telling you, it's an excellent inside the waistband. I actually have 3 points here. You can see you got the one, you got the middle, and then up top you got the higher end one. Okay, so you'll have 3 different points to which you can go ahead and you can move that to. And this is just for people who wanted the inside of the waistband, but they wanted the entire slide covered. The other inside of the waistband that I have does not cover the slide, but if you want it to, I can go ahead and I can mold that. I don't know if I have one ready. Yeah, here's one here. Let me borrow the Glock real quick. I'm going to show the comparison. So you can see how my other inside of the waistband leaves this portion of the slot. So if you want that covered with this style, I can go ahead and I can put that on there. I just thought that this was a really unique holster, and I thought that I would just go ahead and do what the customer wants. So here's another inside of the waistband option if you're kind of looking for one. Alright, and as far as the new materials go, like I said, I think this thing is just going to be an incredible hit. Not only this, but the other carbon fiber. And what I've been doing too is I've been mixing and matching this gray with the other black carbon fiber. It's got the same kind of pattern on it, and or this can mix and match, as you can see what those colors look like too. Alright, so I can mix and match, I can do whatever. I just wanted to show you guys those new colors that are out now. And now we're going to get to the new design. Wait till you guys see this thing. Alright, and here it is. This is the new inside and outside the waistband holster design that I have recently come up with. As you can see, it's got that nice ergonomic flow to it, so that it gives you plenty of access here to actually grab the gun. You're still going to get the same clam-shaped design, so that it's going to go ahead and fit nice and tight to the side of your hip. So of course it's going to give you the comfort that comes with all of my holsters, as well as the concealment option, which is very important. Alright, we also have 2 different mounting options here. So just like with the original IWB that I put out, you have a low and you have a high point. Okay, nice flow to it. This thing I actually wore a little bit today, and I can tell you it fits just like the CX2s do. Just nice and tight, and this sits really high too, so it actually raises the gun up just a bit, so it's closer to, I would say, the bottom portion of your ribs here. So if you guys like your gun to ride a little tiny bit higher than most, this is a great option for you. Not to mention, of course, being able to go ahead and utilize both inside the waistband and outside the waistband option. Give me a real quick second. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the clips. We will look at it as an outside the waistband, and I'll show you another feature that I offer with this. Be right back. Alright YouTubers, so here we are back, and now you can get a really good sense of how the actual design is. Like I said, you have plenty of clearance here if you want to grab onto that gun. I mean, you got plenty of clearance. Your hand fits in there nice and smooth. Nothing bangs in the way. And of course, I put a little dip right by the trigger guard here, and that's a nice place for your finger to rest as you're getting ready to draw your weapon. Again, we look at the back, and this is one of the other features that I was telling you. Now, I usually, I'd say about 98% of the time, wear a thick belt, and that's why you have these larger belt loopholes here. The belt that I wear is a 511 tactical belt. But let's say you don't wear that. Let's say you wear maybe a thinner belt, or maybe a not as thick of a belt, maybe a 1 inch, maybe a little bit over that. Maybe it's a dress belt, but it's a gun belt. Well, I can go ahead and I can do the thinner belt loop points. You can see how thick that is. Of course, that's going to go ahead and accommodate the larger, thicker belt, whereas this would accommodate a belt such as this. Okay, now this is a gun belt. As you look here, this is a Boston gun belt. This is a really nice belt, but you can see how much thinner it is than, I'm sure you guys have seen, the 511 belt. You know, it's definitely a lot thicker. So let's say you have to wear this in your business, you know, attire, and you're wearing your polo shirt or, you know, whatever. Or if this is the kind of belt you actually like, okay, I can go smaller with those belt loops. So rather than this, if you like something like this, then I can go ahead and I can accommodate you there. But the holster itself, very, very slick design. Just the fact that you can go ahead and you can wear it as an inside of the waistband, and then you can go ahead and remove the clips and wear it as an outside of the waistband, I think is really cool. You know, options are great. The more options, the better it is, you know. So you can go inside, you can go outside, does not matter. So this is the latest design. So if you're looking for something like that, maybe you're looking to try one of the new carbon fiber, maybe you're looking to try this carbon fiber one, or maybe you want to try the CX2 as an inside of the waist, or maybe you just want to stick with the classic, the oldie but a goodie. Regardless what it is you are looking for, I'm trying to come out with different designs, different styles, while still giving you plenty of options. So thanks again for all of the support. I really appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, look at that bad boy. Got the stitches out. Alright, so everything's up and running smooth now. This is AC. Peace.